My name's Angela and welcome to these videos. I have been away for a long while and I'm just about to quickly explain why. Okay, let's quickly get 2020 out the way because we are now in 2021. Last year was a very strange year and this goes for everybody. So yes, I haven't done a video for a long while simply because I had quite a few obstacles in the way last year. Run through them extremely quickly and then move on to what this is all about. Right, okay, so last year I wasn't well in March. I wasn't unsure what it was. I had a bit of a scare where I had a mole removed. I was very lucky and was told it was benign. Please use your sun factors when out in the sun because I'm quite strict on myself for doing that. I have been for a long while since living in Australia. So yeah, so I was a very lucky lady that was benign. Then I had adult chickenpox, so that was fun. So I thought, well, I got away with them once I had them as a child, but oh no, you can get adult chickenpox as well. So I had that was been and gone. And then in October I had a car crash. My car was written off. Someone went into me and yeah, that was lovely. So it just left me very shook up. Anxiety, lost my confidence, my neck was quite damaged and my shoulder, so yeah, just recovering from that. And then I got COVID again. Well, this time I was actually able to have it tested and I was positive. It's a while to get over and yeah, it's not a nice situation we're all in at the moment, but I'm extremely lucky I'm here and that's why I'm going to embrace 2021 because this is going to be the year where I'm hopefully not going to have any illnesses, any injuries, hopefully, fingers crossed. So here we go. So what I've done is I set myself some goals and I like inspiration from other people. I'm working on something quite big at the moment, so which I will let you know, it won't be a secret. It's I'm building a website and when I've got it underway I can say more about it. So I am in the moment at the moment I have got other projects on the go, but as far as YouTube is concerned as well, because it will be incorporated with YouTube, I will be doing some product reviews on here that are things that I've purchased and not always gifted because I haven't been gifted it. A few things that I want to do product reviews on is what I've been bought for me or I have purchased, so I can give you a complete honest review, and I will be extremely honest whether I like it or whether I don't, or whether it's okay or whether it's too expensive, or I will give you an honest review. So I've got a few product reviews coming up. I still love doing my daily cooking ones, so I will have some cooking ones coming up, and if I do some hauls I'll have those coming up too. Although I'm buying a lot less than previous years, I've really slowed my buying down, but I still have some purchases to show you. And I still love going in the places like Poundland and Home Bargains and B&M and all those places where we go in for a lot of everyday stuff. So I will still be doing some hauls. Anyway, to get on with this list that I've got of 10, I wrote them down because I knew what they were, but I wanted to write them down so I didn't miss any out for you. So, okay, so if you'd like to follow this or a bit of inspiration or take one of them out of it, that'd be good for you. And that's what I do with other people. It's just about building everyone up, making everyone feel positive and getting on with 2021. So, okay, so one thing I was noticing, I was wearing too many tracksuits, too much comfy clothing, getting too comfortable at home. So I was thinking, well, I am only doing the housework, or I'm only doing this, or I'm only sitting on the computer. But it wasn't making me feel very good. So the idea was to get what I needed to do done in the morning, whether it be a workout, a walk, or whatever I was doing in the morning, to get that done, and then get showered, get out of that tracksuit mode, put something on as though I was going to work, or even going out to the shops, which sometimes I do go to the supermarkets and I don't want to feel drab. So I was putting something decent on and putting that nice pair of earrings on, or that necklace that I would for the day, and making yourself feel better. Right, so this is then following on to tip number 2. You can get in the habit, well especially me, I can get in the habit of just putting my hair in a ponytail or just putting it up. Oh, I can't bother to blow dry it today, can't be bothered. And it wasn't making me feel any good. So what I was doing every other day or every day, I was taking time to do my hair and to put makeup on every day. Sometimes you think, well, I'm only indoors, but it really makes you, it really changes your mind. So a few times where I haven't put makeup on, I've actually thought, oh, I can't bother to pop down the shops to walk to the shops to get a pint of milk or whatever you need, because it means I feel like really drab today. But by putting that bit of makeup on and making yourself feel, you feel lifted, and you think, well, I can do that 10-minute walk and I can go and get that milk or that bread or whatever I need and walk back again. To boost yourself up, to give you that confidence, do your hair and your makeup and get out of that tracksuit. Okay, number 3. Now this is what, I did take this tip off someone else that I see do this. I think it was on Instagram actually that I actually see this person do this. I thought it was a brilliant idea, and some of you might already be doing it. Basically, I bought a jar and it's called my positive jar. But basically what it is, anything, and it doesn't have to be daily, it could be weekly or just when it happens, I will put anything in there that has happened that has really made me smile that day. So it could be something very small that's made you smile, or something you've achieved, or something that you felt really good about. Write it down and put it in there. So I've done January, I'm on to the next month, and I've just started the next month. And I just saw, I'm not a massive positive quote person, but if I saw something that really hit home in the heart, I wrote it down and also put it in there. So these are my happy thoughts and my positive thoughts. And what I'm going to do, and my husband, I said, go ahead, help yourself, put yours in there too. And then New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, possibly New Year's Day for next year, what we would do is we'll sit down, we'll empty all the jar out, and we'll read over of what's happened over the past year. So it's not all just about, it could be one of my children achieved something and I'm really pleased for them and I'm really happy and it's made me smile. So I'll put it in here and I will read back over all those happy thoughts of the good stuff that's happened over the past year, to know that I know some rubbish comes along, but you get some good stuff come along the way. So that's what I've done. So that's what I'm going to treat myself on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, depending. If we stay in New Year's Eve, I'll be quite happy to have a glass of bubbly, put the happy thoughts out and have a read. That's one other thing. Okay, so another thing, number 4. What I'm doing is I'm doing not just the hair and makeup I'm talking about and getting that tracksuit off. One other thing I'm doing is one very small thing of self-care. It could be a big thing, but one very small thing of self-care every day. Now that could be something small like shaving your legs or plucking your eyebrows or whatever you do, or painting your nails, or whatever you need to do a face pack. Just do one small thing for yourself. If it takes you 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, do one thing a day. Now with me, I shower sometimes twice a day, morning and night, but if I don't, a bath is a luxury because it takes time and I have to have time to lay in the bath. So to me, that would be a little bit for me, by having a bath, having a soak, perhaps reading my book, that would be to me a treat every day. So do that one little thing for you, because everyone's so busy also looking after everyone else, or busy with their children or work or whatever circumstances you've got. Most people are quite busy in life, but to do that one small self-care thing every day will make you feel like human again and make you feel like you are doing it for yourself, and you know, you deserve it. Everyone deserves it. So another thing, number 5. A new rule I've made for myself, and I'm doing this, and this would go for the whole house. This would go for anything in my kitchen or cleaning products or personal products. What I'm doing is before I buy things, because I was finding, I was opening the cupboard and I've got like 3 bottles of polish or whatever. Why Why do I need 3 bottles of polish? Why am I storing them indoors when they could be just sitting on the shop and I can pop out and get it the next day? I don't need that all in my cupboard. So I am using things up before I buy something, or getting right down to the last bit so that I know that the next time I go shopping I will buy it and I would have already used it up. For argument's sake, I very, very rarely use hairspray. Okay, my last bottle lasted 2 years, but I made sure I used it all up before I bought the next one. So it was about like, so I'm not keeping everything indoors, and I'm finding I'm using everything up. I'm having more room in my cupboards, which is great because I'm cleaning them out and everything's organised. I can see what I've got, because I was getting to the point where I was probably having so much where I might pick it up because it was a 3 for 2 offer, or it was half price. Oh, I'll pick that up, pick that up, pick that up, which you can always do that. But then you find that you might have 3 or 4 bottles and you've forgotten you've got 3 or 4 bottles. And what I was making the mistake of, especially in my kitchen cupboards, was buying something and then realising, oh my goodness, I've only got 2-3 weeks or a month left in date. I better use that up really quickly. And it almost seemed like a wasted economy. So I'm trying to use everything up, and then you can do yourself a list when you go shopping. Yes, I need that, I do need that. So whether it's food or personal products, you can then make yourself a list and go shopping to buy it. Right, another thing I've been doing, and I am a little bit slack on it, and I do have to slap my wrist sometimes if I miss a day, is giving myself 10 minutes perhaps after dinner every night when I'm letting my dinner go down before I wash up or something like that, is I fill in a diary. And it might only be 2 or 3 lines, but I fill in a diary every day because there might be something I want to look back on. Oh, when did the dog last get his hair done at the dog groomers? If I look at my diary, took the dog to the dog groomers, I can look back, and that's an example by the way, I can look back and see what I've done on each day or something relevant on each day. And I'm finding that really handy actually. Wrong with the times and they do like electronic diaries or things on their phone. I can't. I like paper form. I like to sit down, read. I'm sometimes sick of looking at a screen, and I want to do a real physical diary. So I do a diary and I only would do 2 to 3 lines. That's all I need to do every day in my diary. But also what I do is, this was just home bargains last year. I bought a couple of them and these last for about 3 months. I've got 12 weeks in them, and it's a food diary. Now, I have been suffering a little bit with some foods not agreeing with me. It's like, then you can get the balance right of when you actually feel good in yourself, you can look back and think, well, I had a really good week that week and I felt I had loads of energy. I didn't have, my brain didn't feel foggy. What was I eating that week? You know, and it can play a part in your lifestyle. So I'm trying to do a food diary to monitor it over 3 months, to see how I'm feeling every day, and to show myself what I'm eating and drinking as well. So if you write it all down in a food diary, whether you're on a Slimming World, Weight Watchers or calorie counting or anything like that, or whether you just want to write your food down to see how you're feeling in yourself. So that's what I'm doing. So that's my other thing. That was number 6, writing my diaries. Right, number 7. Now, I bought this, isn't an ad, so disclaimer, it isn't an ad, it's my personal choice. I bought this, and I bought the new Pinch of Nom book, and I'm finding the recipes really lovely. I'm really enjoying them. And right, I was going to say to you was, my new thing is, especially in the circumstances we're all in at the moment, and how we all need a boost and a lift, what I'm actually doing is I'm actually trying 1 new recipe per week. Something I haven't cooked before, something that's a little bit different per week. So like on a Friday night or a Saturday night, we'll either do a games night, which I'll get onto, or I will do a meal night where I'm doing a new recipe. So I will try, and it doesn't have to be the dinner, it could be a new dessert. So, or a new starters or a new soup or whatever you want to do, just try 1 new recipe per week. And it's actually quite therapeutic if you enjoy cooking. I mean, I'm not the best of cooks in the world, but I can follow a recipe. And I actually feel that, yeah, that's given me a boost as well. I really enjoy it. I go and get the ingredients, and I love, because the family, like the people in my house, will actually give me their honest opinion. We analyse the recipes a little bit ourselves, so it's a little bit like MasterChef at home. So yeah, I really enjoy doing that. So Also, yeah, try a new recipe if you can, but make it like a weekend treat. So, you know, in the week when everyone's busy, Monday to Friday, or you could do the Friday night where you'd normally get a takeaway sometimes, or Saturday night where you might get a takeaway. If you don't want to do that, try your new recipe out and enjoy it, embrace it, enjoy it. But I have tried desserts as well, so I've actually done them. My husband sometimes does the Sunday dinner, which I'm really lucky because he enjoys doing it. And then, so what I might do is I might make a special dessert. You know, it could be a low-fat dessert, it could be anything we've never tried before, and that'd be my new recipe for that week. So yeah, we all enjoy that. Right, okay, so then it leads me on to the Friday or the Saturday night where I'm not practicing my recipes. We sometimes would we put it aside and we will try and do like a games night. Now, I know you can get the normal games. Now, we had dug our games out of the loft, to be honest with you, and it is surprising how much you do enjoy them once you get into them. And we've started playing games like things like dominoes. I didn't realise how much we enjoyed it. It sounds boring, but it's actually a really good game. We play it quite fast. It's not slow. When we do it quite fast. So we have who can get to win the first 10 games, and yeah, we play it quite fast. So it's either 2 or 3 of us playing it, but we really enjoyed that. So things like dominoes, and I'm not a big fan of this, but the boys play it and they liked it, and it was Jenga. So yeah, it was just a matter of us getting them out of the loft, digging them out and turning the telly off, or having music on in the background and just enjoying each other's company, just in each other's time. So yeah, we've enjoyed playing the board games, but also not just board games. When the charity shops were open, I did put these aside because I always feel that they're quite good if people come round and you want a little bit of a filler. But I bought some DVD games, and one of them was Catchphrase. Now, I think I paid £1 for this in the charity shop. So I like Catchphrase on telly. So one night, me and my husband said, right, okay, yep, it's our games night, we're going to do it. And we're not playing board games, we're going to play one of these. So we put this on and we had really good fun doing it. And it was really nice. It was something different, something like not the normal TV night. Another one that I bought from the charity shop was a race night. And so if you can see that was a race night. I'm not promoting gambling or anything like that, but what we did is it actually come with like paper Monopoly money. And the way we played it, we didn't actually go by their rules because it's really good. It's on screen, you see the dog racing, you can say you've got dogs 1 to 6, and we can say, oh, they tell you all the names, and it's really clever how they do it and how they word it. So we'll all pick a dog each. There was 3 of us, we picked a dog each, and whoever won 2 notes, and whoever come second or third won 1 note. And by the end of all the races, we saw how many notes each person had and who won by doing the races. And I'm sure there was between 8 and 10 races on there. There was quite a lot of races, so it was a good hour and a half's worth. And even my son enjoyed it, so it was really, really good fun. And as I said, we didn't play it completely by the rules because it's probably a bit more technical than that, but that was really good fun. And you can buy them, I'm sure you can get them on eBay, or you can get them on like Facebook Marketplace. All these selling sites will probably sell off games that are DVDs. And as I said, we had Catchphrase and the races. Another thing we did, which we already had, was my son's got an Xbox, and we had Just Dance. Now, you can buy a lot of these as well now, secondhand, online. Anything to get you up and get you moving. Well, we was all in. We pushed all the furniture out of the way. We was all in a room. We put the Just Dance on, and we laughed. It was hilarious. We had such a good time doing it. So it's just getting you up, moving, and it's nice. When you start belly laughing, you realise how infectious it is, and how more that you want to laugh and laugh and laugh, because otherwise people don't have this connection, this quality time together. So it was just really lovely, and we really enjoyed it. The thing through life is to try something new. And when I mean by try something new, last year I bought a pair of roller skates my husband bought for me secondhand, and because I've always wanted to, I used to love roller skating when I was younger, and I wanted to see if I could do it again. Not because I want to be a teenager on roller skates, for a keep fit purpose, and because it was something I enjoyed. So where I am, we've got like a very, very quiet little park, and there's a car park there with hardly any cars in at the moment. So yeah, I wasn't very good and I need a lot more practice. But it was fun. So we bought roller skates last year, but this year I've gone out and bought, at the same little park that I go to, does have a net, a basketball net. Well, when I was younger, I used to be in the netball team. And I used to absolutely thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not very sporty, but I really, really enjoyed the netball team. So I went and bought a netball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the park when I go over there with it in my backpack, and then I'm going to go shoot some hoops. It's nice to actually do something that you used to really enjoy doing. And to be honest with you, if you're young enough to still try it and do it, then do it, because if I can do this in my 80s and 90s, I will. Because you shouldn't stop yourself from doing anything. It's just all fun, and if it makes you feel happy. So yeah, so I'm actually going to go and try and start netball. Now, I have been told locally to me, and obviously it's not happening at the moment, and actually do a walking netball team. So I'll just see how I go with that, and if it works out all right, I might even sign up to join to the walking netball team. Right, okay, so another thing as well, number 10. So that was number 9, this is number 10, was to set yourself some goals. Now, depending on our situation this year, there's a couple of things I might try and do. Actually go and achieve something that you've always wanted to do, like climb a small mountain, or kayak, or dance, learn a new dance, or a language or something. Set yourself a goal and see whether you can achieve some of that this year. And that is what I'm going to try and do. One, I would like to learn to dance better, a lot better. And 2, we're actually getting into walking a lot. So yeah, so one of my goals is to climb a mountain. So there's a lot of things that we can set ourselves that don't have to be too impossible. Yeah, so set yourself a goal in your diary, see if you can achieve it by the end of the year. It's just nice to have a challenge or something for you to look forward to. And yeah, so basically I hope you all enjoyed these videos. If you do, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, and there's a subscribe button down there. It costs nothing to subscribe, it's free if you're on YouTube, and also if you hit that little bell thing down there, you'll know when I'm uploading next. So I'd love you to stick around, because there is so much more to come, and it's not all about this is just the start of the first of the year goals for 2021. So I hope you all stay tuned, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.